separate that. It's like, what is it that I control, right? So I find myself in this situation, whatever it is, there is some level of responsibility that lies with me. So I'm going to focus on that part, and I'm going to change that part. If something is not satisfactory, I'm going to change that part. And I really liked a lot of what you just said because, people say, well, you find your passion and you live a life of passion. I've seen a lot of people who live the life of passion and they're as burned out, right? And that's really unfortunate part that you love your job, you like your job, you get a satisfaction from that job or whatever the activity that you do, and you still get burnout. So it's even beyond. So a lot of people like I meet, they are about to quit their jobs, but once we go through these exercises, once we go through this work, they say, well, it's not the job that I did not like. What I really did not like is how I constructed my life around this job. And once they go through self-care, they go through the gratitude rituals, they set the boundaries from themselves, they put that responsibility inside themselves, like, wow, they actually find that they spend less time at work, but they're more productive. And they add all these other pieces to their lives and they pay attention to them. They actually pay attention to the things they do want instead of the things they don't want. That makes a harmonious life. And they're even more successful in their job than before. And they get to keep it. And they realize that that's their passion. It's not the job that they needed to change. It's everything else around the job that they needed to change for themselves. So I think that's the powerful part of that.
Well, thank you. Well, Victoria, it's funny because you're saying this, and something came to my mind. Like today, we take work with us home. You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, I just remember in the 90s, for example, you would not take, work at home. You finish your work and you're done. You go enjoy your life. Friday night, you're done. You come back Monday. Now you're working 7 days a
Mhm.
week, your emails, and you almost feel obligated to respond when you see something,
Yeah.
and someone out there is not enjoying their life or having self-care, and therefore they just kind of send an email in the middle of nowhere
Right.
and, over 3 o'clock in the morning, five, and they expect
Mhm.
someone now as you said, you got to set those boundaries. I'm not going to
Yeah.
respond to this. Like I have rules. For example, if I'm busy, I'm not picking up the phone. I'll call you when
Hmm.
I'm ready for you. You are
Hmm.
interested in something, leave me a voicemail and I'll get back to you. And then I prioritize the urgency. So stuff like that you learn, to kind of navigate through, but it's not
Right.
easy. And I love what you said. Yeah, you can have passion. I loved what I did and what
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that you don't get burned. You still get tired if
Right.
you don't balance. Like I had the rule, like every 3 months I gotta be on a week or two or 10 days vacation. I
Yes.
cannot work the
Hmm.
whole year. Like I see people that go through a whole year, never take a day
Hmm.
off.
Hmm.
You can.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
used to take my Friday night, and do date night with my wife. We hang out.
Hmm.
Movie night and a dinner. I mean, you set some rules like Sundays, family day. So you add few things that can help you kind of look forward to that Monday and to do the project, right?
Hmm.
If you have the ability to work from home, you can use that. I mean, if it's performance based, roles and stuff, you can do that. I
Hmm.
encourage that too. Like, but not everyone